think what Sika said is right. You need to select the product. Good
Product.
catch. See, yeah, select product menu.
Now,
Yes, click on drop down. Nothing is there. Yes, you are right. Now row ID
search, right?
begins with row ID. Select drop down. Select begins with
This
yeah.
one?
Click on drop down and select begins with. No. Cancel.
Okay. Cancel.
Yeah, it is a bit slow, right? Yeah. No, go to search. Search.
Search.
Yeah. Begins with. Exactly right. You
Okay,
need to select
begins with,
begins.
yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. That's the problem. Select begins with.
Now,
Yeah.
search.
Yes, you are right.
Now,
Wait. Yes. Now you can select any record. I think we select any record. You can select cordless trackball. 101 is there, right? You can select it.
huh.
Cordless. That's a 101 row ID.
Got this. Okay.
From the
And then
bottom
save.
second. From the bottom second. Yeah, right. You are right. Yeah. I think from here I'll talk about it. Okay.
Okay, sure. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. So now we selected different recorder. I'll delete it. And if you don't want, you can delete or let it be this one. Now anything is. So now the next step is what? We can just right click and say what fetch one hop. Yeah. Can you see here? Now there's only one trackman wheel, but what is that one? It's a trackballs. Yeah. Now trackballs has got 5 related records. 1/5 you can say, right? One we already have it. There are 4 more which are related. Let us see what are those. To get that, again right click and select what? Fetch one hop. Yeah. See, we got right. Now there are total 5 data records for trackballs. 4 on the right side, 1 on the left side. Yes or no? Sandeep and others.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, see, we can see there are 5 total 5 data records plus for mice plus pointers. So one we already have on trackball. Let us get rest 4. To do that again, right click on mice plus pointers and select fetch one hop. You got right. On the right side 4, on left side 1. Total put together 5. All are covered, right? Yes, sir. So all products, mice plus pointers, trackballs, and different types of trackballs on the right side. Now, this is a one flow. Similarly, we can also go with what another product category. So mice plus pointers, mice. Within the mice, there are 26 related records. Only one we can see, which is mice plus pointers. So we can also get others. For that, right click and say what? Fetch one hop. See, there are many, 26, right? So now we can just zoom out. Yeah. Yes, I think now all of you could able to see the complete hierarchical data, right? All products, mice plus pointers, mice, and different types of mouses. Similarly, trackballs, similar design controller. We have not got into some more records on the design controller. So you guys can take care. We have done two things here. Yeah. You got right. So what do we infer from this? So what do you infer here? So we can see the complete hierarchical data, right from top to bottom. Remember that. Yeah. So that is the effect of this particular what you call hierarchy manager. I hope it is clear, right? Like how to get the complete hierarchical data from an existing base object table, right?
Mm,
Then
So,
yes.
uh, so, actually, I was running this and it seems my hub got stuck. And I was trying
Mhm.
to relaunch the hub console. Now I think the server can't be reached. I think the server went down. Oh, should I like run my like services
Can
again?
you please share that screen? Can you please share
Yeah,
that screen? I don't know.
sure, sure.
It's all.
Yeah, let me know once you can see.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
I
So
can see. Oh, server is running, right?
yeah, I mean it's running, but it's I think
Did you stop now?
no, I did not
It
start
was.
now. This is the previous session.
Mhm. But console is not launching, right?
No, console is not launching and I'm trying to run the local host, then it says site can't be reached.
Hmm. Click on that left mouse click. No, on that console. That's
Okay.
there's server.
I think Sri Lakshmi, your date is changed.
Oh, is it? Oh, oh,
Yes, yes. You need to restart that.
oh,
Hey, who changed this? Lakshmi, it has happened by itself, huh?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. And
Lakshmi.
then the hub got stuck, and then I was not able to do. Okay, then
That
yeah.
is date is a problem. Hmm. I can
Okay,
change it.
okay. I'll restart. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So I think all of you could able to say this thing, right? That's it. Now let's try to only search only we did so far, right? Search for an existing data. Now the next thing, we got some more data management operations, right? Like create a record, you know, or how to add a record. Like in data manager, we did know. Similarly, in hierarchy manager, how do you do it? So to do that, right click on this and select add entity. Yeah. Then guys, now select product, first one, and product name. Let's say, which is mice type. Yeah, fine. A number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Product description, test mice. Then type mice indicator 1. State indicator, yeah. Sandeep, I think is done right now. Okay. Okay. Fine. If you want to set the default trust, you can just click on it, or else we'll not be using it. And then say OK. Now can you see here? So here we've got new record entity record that appears here. Now, I think this is done, right, guys? Adding a record. This is similar to data manager. Yeah. Or in graphical view, we are seeing it, nothing else. Yeah. Now we need to build the linkage of this particular record with an existing record, right? So to do that, we can just drag and place the mouse pointer in a mice. After that, we can see, can you see here? Existing row ID is what? 77. Ours is 4161, right? Mice type we added, right? I hope all of you could able to see this. Just drag, drag, place the pointer in a mice type, drag and release the pointer in mice so that this window comes up. Yeah. From 2. So hierarchy product we are using. Product group is a parent of product. So this is the relationship type. So that we build it as part of hierarchies tool, right? Start date, end date if you want, you can specify, or else most recent. Let us say we specify here. So end date, let us say 30. Yeah. And half state indicator active. That's the default.
So Narasimha, this particular upstate indicator is for the relationship, right? And earlier when
Exactly.
we have created the record, that
But
time
this
that
for
was
entity
for.
record, this is for relationship record. Yeah, you are right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good question. Remember, guys, in MDM, right, everything would be expressed in terms of what? Base objects. Remember, everything means like relationships or normal entities, they all need to be expressed in terms of base objects. So here the relationship also is what? Base object table. Yeah.
Narasimha, one question.
Yes, ma'am.
So while doing hierarchy setup, first we do hierarchy development, then hierarchy manager, or we can start with
Yes.
hierarchy HM, then hierarchy.
First one is right. First we go with the meta, then data sequence. That is order.
Yeah.
Like same thing
So
we did. Yeah, yes, please. Go ahead.
why we started with HM then?
Yeah, that's what. No, I started with hierarchies only. I talked about existing hierarchy. Based on the hierarchy, we got into hierarchy manager, which is built by somebody. Yeah. So just to, I think I talked about hierarchies. But anyway, I'll also show like how to create it from the scratch. Yeah. So this was
Yeah.
built based on existing linear model. Whatever we can see hierarchies, right? It was built based on existing data model. So which we have built it,
Yes.
right? Add base
So what
object.
what
Yeah.
I'm trying to understand, like if we can go with RBO tables, like what are the tables for the hierarchy, and then after the tables for MDM site, like what in the hierarchy table and rel type code. So then after we can come to the HM, that will be better for everybody to understand, right? That is my
Yes.
thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
That is
if we start with HM, then we cannot understand the background, like what is happening in the RBO, what is happening in the base object tables of hierarchy correlation tables. So that is what.
that's not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So let me answer a question. Remember, there are two ways to look at it here, Sika. This tool will be used by whom? Data steward. So
Mhm.
from data steward perspective, they don't need to care about RBO tables, all that, because they'll use only front end, correct? No? So
Yeah,
from the front end perspective, they'll just focus on only data management operations, like adding a record, modifying a record, relationship, all that they'll see. So from that perspective, that is not required. But your question is valid for developers. For developers, yes, it's better to create metadata first, then get into what? Data management. Yeah. For
yeah. So
that
I am
also,
asking this because we are all developers here, and we just want to understand from the
I'll talk
hierarchy
about it.
from the scratch. Yeah.
I will talk about it, Sika.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Okay. Okay.
I'll
Sure.
cover both. That's what I said. I'll cover both in the sense existing hierarchy and correspond data management. I'm talking about now. Next, I'll also talk about how to build our own hierarchy from the scratch by using hierarchies tool. That also I'm going to talk. Fine.
Okay. Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nassim.
So say okay. Where is LinkedIn come? Yeah. So now the link established between what? Mice type and mice. Likewise, you can add any entity records and start building the linkage between them. Clear, guys? So that's it. Now we did adding a record, building a linkage. Next, modification, manage, right? We can pick up any record like we did edit, right? In data manager and merge manager, both. If you want to perform same thing for hierarchical data, select any record and click on edit. So you can just modify this. Let's say I'm just adding 1 to existing number. Yeah. So operations are similar to linear data management, except we are just dealing with hierarchy. That's all, nothing else. And then say, okay, that's all. So we modified it. So we talked about create, manage, consume. Yeah. So that's it. So this is just like a snapshot, guys. Yeah. So just for creating a model, at the end of it, we can just save it. Can you see here? The save button. Let us say we have built hierarchy model. Sorry, we have got hierarchical data flow for whatever we are looking for. If you want to save and send it for review or whatever, right? We can also do that. Click on plus and save it in what desktop. I'll just put here the hierarchy. It's a data flow for one record we just took.
Narsima, is it possible to create hierarchies between product and say customer? I mean interdomain.
Here per base object we do, but within product there could be a linkage internally. But in this model we cannot do it. But normal model we do it. But we, for example, in this case also in normal model, right? We got a product which has got linkage with the lookup tables, all that, right? Yes or
Yeah.
no?
Yes.
So that we are getting it converted to hierarchy model. So which means our focus is product. Internet can have n number of other tables linkage. We can also have customer, even other tables also. Yeah? But in hierarchy, we will not do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So save this. Yeah.
The link is not working for me.
Yes, Sandeep, what is not working?
Yeah, the
Link up.
mice type and mice. Yeah, I'm trying
Yeah,
2-3 times.
Sandeep, let me show it again. So I'll add one more. Yeah, let us delete this link. So right click and remove. So I'm covering delete also. Delete a link, right? Yeah. Now look at here. Can you see here, Sandeep? Select this record. Then right. Then left mouse click, drag, hold the pointer. Hold the pointer. Release the pointer in mice. You go, this window you got, right, Sandeep?
So I'm not getting the link actually.
No, this link has come. No, this window has come, right?
Yes.
Okay, now select only active. Don't do anything.
Okay.
Right? Don't select date. Yeah. And then say okay.
Okay.
Let us wait. Yeah, you got right.
Yes.
Fine. So now let us start getting
Okay.
into. Yeah. Let us start getting into what saving this. Click on save. Yeah. Save to desktop edit. You can give any name. Yeah. So now we got multiple views. Let it save. We'll see that. So we got multiple views. Can you see, guys? So hierarchical is a default. We can also have tree based. Yeah. Tree. So whichever you like, you can just use it. Or whichever you're comfortable. All products, mice plus pointers, mice flow. Then, and from all products, it has come to design, what you call design controller and presenter. It doesn't have any sub records. Yeah. Here we focused only on mice, right? So that's why we can see only mice data records. Plus, in the bottom, you can see track balls and track balls related records. This is another view, guys. This is a tree view. Yeah. So please go to this particular layout and select tree so that you can see this view. This is just a view. That's it, nothing else. Right. Now let us say we want some other view, circular. Yeah. Then we can also go for it. Yes. So we can see it. All products surrounded by many others. Yeah? And sub. Yeah? So you can just zoom in. Okay. Yes, mice is there. And then we have internal other. Yeah. All different types of mouses you can see in the bottom, right? Then we can go down and look at what you call yes, mice plus pointers and trackballs surrounded by all the better records. There are 5, right? Mice plus pointers and so on. Yeah. So all products is here. Now products 1. This is mice plus pointers. Then there are 7 actually. So you can also just right click and say fetch hop. So you'll get to see others also. Yeah. See all products surrounded by so gaming remotes, mice plus pointers. Inter mice plus pointers has got many others, and our products mice plus pointers has got trackballs also surrounded by a number of trackballs. Then mice plus pointers has got linkage with many other, or let's say one more mice, which is a product group or sub product group surrounded by many other what types of mouses. This another view, yeah, which is circular view, yeah. So then we have orthogonal. So again, it depends on which view that you want. You can just select, or even organic, whatever view. So hierarchy at tree is easy to understand. Yeah. So yes, this is a tree view. Yeah. So that's it, guys, about building or getting the data, which is hierarchical data. Now we can check the saved flow, which is hierarchical data flow for one record, right? All products, mice plus pointers, then mice, then followed by different types of mouses. Similarly, so trackballs and that's it. You can send it for review. After that, if this is something, then you can just come and modify any new record, adding a new record, build a link, whatever, based on this feedback. Yeah.
Ashma, I have one question.
Yeah.
So when I was trying to create the linkage between the mice and mice type, right? At that point of time, I forgot to add the start date and the end date. So can I edit that start date, end date later from this?
Yeah. For example, yeah, let me just go. This is what we did, right?
Yes. Yes.
Let me just go back to that model. Yeah. Like, so your question is just, can I edit a record? That's what your question.
Editing the start date in it, because I can edit the record actually, whatever I have created, but the linkage, the link, I cannot see that option to edit the link.
Okay, one second. Now we added a record. You need to click on record. Yeah. So yes, mice type, right? This one, right?
Yes.
So,
Yes.
yeah. So right click. So you can see fetch or whatever. Details to get it. Edit it to edit it. So this is what we can see here. Yeah.
Yes, in the edit, I can see that we can edit the information of this record, but
no, whatever is added, but dates are new ones. That will not come here.
Okay, because the date will come when I will try to create a link.
Anyway, that is for, see, that is not applicable here because they are applicable when you go with what timeline. Anyway, we are not using timeline here, so it's not applicable. So yes, if you enable timeline, yes, then it will come here also. Yeah, right.
Or Ayan, if you can simply again drag and drop that new mice to the mice, then you will find that option to add the date.
But we need to delete it. We need to delete that.
I have to delete and then I have to add.
No, without deleting also, I can see that option.
Where is that?
If you can simply drag that mice type, right? Drag and like, yes,
yeah,
on
this is
mice.
what it should do.
Here,
you can see, right? This is what it's saying.
You can.
Yeah, then specify it. Then it will not have any effect here. Ayan.
Okay.
Yeah. Fine. But anyway, when you drag, then we can see it. Yeah. Okay. So now I think we'll come out from the, likewise you can perform these other options. There's iconic buttons, right? Either we can use this or submenu. They have used submenu options. Yeah. Now let us say we need to clear some of them. Yeah. For example, let's say we don't want to show some of the mouse types. Yeah. Then right click clear selected. Yeah? Only the ones that are required can be shown as part of this hierarchy. Yeah? This is just a view. Similarly, if you don't want, let's say, track balls, you know, so we can also select them, you know, and then clear. Yeah? Or else you can also place it as it is. Yeah? Clear, selected. Yeah? That's it. So now we can still see 5 because we just taken out those. Mice also, there are 14 which have been taken out. Only some are shown here. So that's it. This way, whatever is required, we can just place it as part of this hierarchy. Yeah, and see whether we have got expected data in this hierarchy or not. Just to see that, nothing else. Yeah, just a view based on the existing data. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is done. Now, there is another view, which is what textual view. So we normally don't use it, but we'll do simple example. For that, first go to hierarchy manager, guys. Select show text mode, yeah, and disable graph mode. Yeah. Now, guys, say okay. Well, you can just watch later on, but after session, I can perform that because it's very simple thing because we have already done graphical, right? See, when I click on new pane, right? So we could able to see only textual view here. Yeah. Here, same process. We can search for any record as a track one, whatever. Then, so we can see that record over here and corresponding related record. See, hop will come automatically here. See, corresponding details also you can see properties in the bottom. That's the one extra benefit here, but there you can also get properties. For that, we need to click on that entity record details we should do. Here we don't need to do that. That's one benefit here, nothing else. But representation wise, that is much better and easy to understand. Yeah? And if you want to edit a record, same, we can just edit it. So like what we did in graphical view also, right? It is done. If you want to add a record also, we can add it. Yeah? Like what we did earlier. Yeah? So, and if you want to search you did, add it, I think all are done. If you want to delete also, you can just delete it. So that's it. So this way we can also take care what you call one entity on the left side and related entity on the right side and relationship. This is in between and corresponding properties in the bottom. Yeah. So on top of that, if you want to delete, edit, or add, we can do that. Yeah. Similar to what we did in graphical view. Yeah. So that's about what you call hierarchy manager. Yeah. Now let us try to understand. I think Shika was trying to ask question, right? Building hierarchy. Yeah. So let us try to understand like how to build hierarchy. As I said earlier, there are two ways to build hierarchy. One, we can build it from the scratch. In the sense, add new entity and followed by n number of entities, relationships, all them. And second, from existing base object table, which are part of a model. Yeah? Fine. Let us say existing part, we have already seen it. So, which is party model. Now, let us say we are going to build everything from the scratch and make sure that the metadata is what? Valid. You can just take some, any, what you call empty configuration. Yeah. So can you start doing it, guys? See, we got a fixed predefined steps here, which we have to follow to build hierarchy. Nothing else. We don't need to think too much on this. Yeah. So first thing, so we can just what you call create entity. Yeah. So create entity. Let's say E1. Fine. Example E1. Create another entity, which is E2. Then group these entities by adding entity type. Example, let's say ET1. Similarly, add entity type belongs to E2, second entity, which is ET2, right? So now we grouped it. Like example, party belongs to organization person we have seen, right? So E2 belongs to what? E2. Yeah. Our product is, this is a product. This is what product group. Yeah. So just like a categorizing entities. Yeah. Next, create what you call relationship. Yeah. So based on E1 and E2, which is what is a relationship based object, whatever you call, right? Then, so once we build it, then again we can categorize this relationship based on what? Relationship type. Relationship type. Yes or no? Add relationship type. Yeah. Which means grouping the relationship, or we can say categorizing the relationship, right? Then we can, yes, please.
Can we get any real-time objects for better understanding and while creating the entity?
Can you get what?
Real-time objects, I can say, and I mean, instead of E1, E2, this kind of things. Yeah.
So real-time, yeah, real-time things we have seen here already. Can you see here? So
I mean,
party,
for the creating the from scratch.
yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah.
That's also fine. So yes, we can do that. Yeah. Fine. So because real-time part we've already discussed, I thought just to make it fast, so I have shortcut names. Yeah. Fine. So
Nasima,
once,
sorry. Hello.
yes, please.
Yeah, Nasima. So this is Sri Lakshmi. Actually, sorry to interrupt here. Actually, I was starting the server again, but it seems it's been long, but the server is not coming up. So like I can see an error. Maybe I'll just share my screen if it's okay.
Please, ma'am.
Okay.
Make sure that your server works, right? Because tomorrow Saturday, you can just practice it.
You can see my screen, right?
What happened actually?
Yeah, so
Connector. Address already in bind problem, madam. Because
Date
port
should
is in
be
view. Bind.
date is
Already,
okay, I think.
not date. Bind. So we just have to restart. Just restart, madam. This Windows. Click on start. Restart this VM.
Okay.
It's a bind problem, right? Port. Unless you can change the port. Restart will take care. Yeah.
Okay,
Right?
sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Fine. So yeah, I was talking something. Yes. Create relationship and add relationship. Add one hierarchy, which is let's say any name, which is a customer hierarchy, or let's say
your screen is not visible, Narasimha.
Oh, because she said right. Sorry. Yes, I think now I can say right. Yeah. Then add hierarchy with the name of, let us say, software hierarchy example. Right. So that's it. Now hierarchy is done. Entities entity types, relationship types. Then we can what you call create a profile. So before that, we can add packages or create packages. I would say create packages. One for entities, like whatever we created. Second for what? Relationship. So that's it. Total it will be 3. Entities 2, right? Relationship 1. We need to create and configure the properties. We'll see as part of configuration. Then add profile. So through which others can access this. Any name, profile name, let's say. So test what do you call profile? Fine. So that's it. Then we can configure all the properties of packages. So configure package properties. Then validate HM configuration. So these are the steps that we need to follow. So in order to configure hierarchy from scratch. Yeah. Any questions on these theoretical steps, guys? Anything I missed out here? First, entities, corresponding groups or categories, relationship categories, hierarchy name, then packages, and profile. That's all, nothing else. Yeah. So did I miss anything here? I think this is enough.
So Narasimha, do we know if we are starting from scratch, we need not to create the ORS, means entity is inside which ORS?
No, we are in ORS only, right? So we logged on to this ORS. So example, in this case, let's say we have a sample ORS. Within that ORS, we are trying to create what I call empty hierarchical. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just like, let's say we log on to ORS, create a base object table, right? In normal linear model. Same thing we are doing it for hierarchy, nothing else. Yeah? Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Fine. So can we start doing it, guys? Yeah. Can we start? Yeah. So let us start doing it. Yeah. So go to hierarchies. Icons, I didn't talk about it. This is for representation. Yeah. So we can now create icons like large icons, a small icon. Small means 16 by 16 resolution. Large means 24 by 24 resolution. You create it by using a paint or some other image tools. Then create a zip file or jar file. Then add. So you can just what you call add those icons over here. So can you see add entity icons? If you already have it, we can just get it imported. Or another way, if you want to get this, let's say pre-built icons, download and modify one of them, create a jar file again, get it re-imported. That also we could do it. For example, download the zip file onto this desktop example. Yeah. Done. This is a minor thing, but I'll show one example. And then we can go to this resolution. 1 second. Let me fix this. This is not. Let me change this. This is 14. It is really small, I think. Okay, better than earlier, right? Yeah. Fine. Now we can just go to desktop. See here we got what this icons, extract files. Then within that, open any one image. Example address. Yeah, let me open it in what? Edit. Yeah. You can just modify if you want to modify. So yeah, let's say add EP, whatever. Yeah, I just modified it. Save it. Yeah. Save address. Or you don't, yeah. 1 sec. Just modify. Can change it to right. Just changing in right mode. That's it. Yeah. Now let us say it is saved, right? So whatever change that we have done here, you can see it. I just added 3 years, nothing else, just to understand. This is a resolution, guys. Main thing I didn't show it. So here, so we can see what we call icon, right? This resolution we need to make sure. Yeah. So that's it. Yeah. Now once you're done with that, close this. Then we can recreate this what zip file for this. Yeah. So example, let me go to that location, or just right click and add to archive. That's also fine. Here you can select zip version, zip. Fine. Say okay. That's it. So which means we can take existing icon, modify, recreate a zip file, and add them to hierarchies. Yeah. Yes, so we are here, right? Now let's go to hierarchies and click on add icons. So now go to that desktop HM default. In that we can see hierarchy manager. Open that. See, we got ours also, right? So that's it. So likewise, we can create what you call. See, once you save it, they all appears over here. Yeah. So fine. Next, let us start getting into the next step, like how to build what you call hierarchies, all that. Yeah. Yes, first thing, let us create entity, guys. Right click and say create new entity. Yeah.